I'm Andrew. I'm the founder of Fresh, and Fresh is a natural and organic grocery store here in Trinidad and Tobago. I have an autoimmune disorder called alopecia, and what it is basically your immune system identifies your hair follicles as a pathogen or as a foreign agent and starts attacking them and causing hair to drop off. I have what's called alopecia universalis, which means I have no hair anywhere in my body. The idea for Fresh came about when actually I was working in San Francisco a few years ago. A really tough job, long hours, lots of travel, and I started to realize it wasn't for me, and I was having some of my own health challenges. And I was on the phone with my dad. Then it kind of hit me that if I were to move home, there would be no way that I would be able to sustain the things that I'm eating because there just was not an outlet to go and buy those things in Trinidad. I started being gluten-free in San Francisco. If I wanted to properly be gluten-free in Trinidad, I wouldn't be able to get everything that I needed. So that sort of spiraled into a conversation about, well, what if we came up with this idea of an organic and natural store and sort of met that need ourselves? And so the idea for Fresh was really not just to do a business, but also it was initially self-serving. I needed to feed myself, and if I didn't do it, then who else would? When we started Fresh, I did not realize how many people in Trinidad wanted this kind of store and had a need for this kind of store. There were tons of people who came in there and gave stories of their uncle has this condition and needs these kinds of food, or their child, they need to buy certain things for their child without artificial colors and any preservatives, or their husband or their wife. Or it honestly was amazing to see how many people came out and started sharing their stories, and it really was like a positive thing for me personally. And it was also just a really positive thing to see how happy people were and how positive the response was to the store. You think a grocery store is a grocery store and people just go and shop for their food there, but my experience with what people were telling me is it almost gave new life to certain people, where they thought finally I can get the things that I need to nourish myself and my family. For me, that was the most positive, uplifting thing about Fresh. It's not a matter of bringing this new concept to Trinidad or necessarily trying to revolutionize food in Trinidad, but the most uplifting thing was to see people coming out with their stories and how positive they were and happy they were to have a store like this.